Hello everyone, Drake Robinson here. I just wanted to talk about this Perez Hilton situation and even though it just transpired, but really there's a deeper message I want to convey and how just people, modern day people, I want to say in general, are like just the worst. But I want to get to that. But basically, so the story is that Perez Hilton, basically kind of went off the deep end on a TikTok live and basically started cutting himself. God, I don't know what to say on YouTube without you know how this platform can be, but basically just started in front of a bunch of people, and his account got banned. Basically had some kind of break, and I'm here to say that I totally understand it. I get where Perez Hilton's coming from because you would think a man who is as wealthy and as privileged and has so many connections as he does would be the happiest person in the world. But you would think that, but in this modern age of social media, looks can be very, very deceiving, my friends. And I tell you, me for example, I don't hide anything. You guys know how excuse my language, how crappy my life is, and I document that constantly. But I'm honest. I'm one of the very few people who are actually honest on a platform that broadcasts to the wider nation. I'm not. But yeah. Also, it just goes to show you how much of sociopaths people are. A vast majority of human beings are, cause like they pe- friends close to him. He didn't have anybody who he could go to tell. Perez Hilton, I'm talking about, didn't have anybody in his personal life that he could go to if he's feeling the way he's feeling, and that's what he's resort to doing on in front of a bunch of people on TikTok Live. TikTok should be banned. I've been saying that for years now. It should be banned. TikTok is not helping anybody. Obviously, it ain't help. Yeah. So yeah, more reasons to ban TikTok. Hopefully, it happens one day. But anyways, so he goes to Perez Hilton feels like he has to like put a message across to people that he's doing this on live to, I guess, wake people up. But in this modern era of social media and human beings just being the worst that they've ever been, just animalistic, animals are more humane than modern day human beings are. Like human beings are just literally all, vast majority are sociopaths. Not all, because you got good guys like me in the world, but a vast majority of them are sociopaths. They don't care what you go through. They're not going to be there for you. If they want something from you, it's because you have something that they want: fame, attention, notoriety. That's just the name of the game in this modern world we live in. Because that's what it's all about. People will save their laptop before they save their own moms. If the two were falling off a cliff, I genuinely believe that. But or their iPhone or something over their own freaking little sibling or whatever, you know. And parents are the sad thing is parents are allowing their kids to consume this stuff, so they're gonna grow up and essentially be sociopaths as well. It's just very sad, this whole situation. Perez Hilton, one of the probably I know of him because I didn't read his blog or anything, but I knew of him. Um, you would think someone in his position would never do something like this. Literally has the whole world in his hands, but apparently no one put in what he put out. I'm not saying Perez Hilton was a saint or anything like that. But I'm just saying that there wasn't anybody. I heard he had a wife and children, presumably adult children. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just gonna leave the kids out of it. His wife didn't notice that something was off. His mom, dad, no one knew. He couldn't go to anybody. So that's another thing. Like, just a lack of empathy human beings have. Like, he probably didn't go to them because he knew that they, would lack empathy. That's another thing a lot of modern human beings lack empathy. Like, yeah. Well, I mean, they're sociopaths, so obviously. But you get what I'm saying. It's just like, I blame this modern social media culture for just wherever anything bad that happens. TikTok, you know, people in general. But yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation. So hopefully Perez Hilton gets over this and pulls through. I don't know how bad the injuries were. I heard they were pretty bad. The video was out there. I only saw a little bit, but And I'm pretty desensitized to stuff, so it didn't like I wasn't like about to throw up over it or anything because I'm desensitized to that kind of stuff. I watch horror movies for a living, but it's up to you if you want to watch it yourself. But yeah, it's modern world. Nothing good about it. Nothing good about modern human beings. Nothing good. Nothing good. Yeah, I'm out.